Hello everybody, I hope you have seen my 400 sub special where I opened an Amazon package that contained 4 Disney Mirrorverse figures, and today we're going to be reviewing one of them, and it's going to be the Mirrorverse 7-inch Genie made by McFarlane Toys. Now this package is pretty similar to the 7-inch Mirrorverse Buzz, where it was in the rectangle box like this, so check that video out if you haven't already. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification button so you can be notified when I upload a new video. On the front of the box, we have a nice clear view of the Genie looking really awesome. We have his name on the side. He's a tank character from the Mirrorverse game, and I believe he is part of Wave 2 of the Mirrorverse line that came out sometime in early spring 2022. We have the nice Mirrorverse logo and the McFarlane Toys logo. This toy is for ages 12 and up, and it has about 14 points of articulation. Here's one side with some nice artwork of Genie. Here's the top, and here's the other side with some more artwork of Genie. And on the back, we have a nice background of the Stellar Mirror from the video game, and he's the only 7-inch character that you could collect in the 7-inch Mirrorverse Wave 2. And it also tells you that you can download the app to defend the Mirrorverse. And here's the bottom with the UPC. So let's get this open. Okay, we're now going to open this box up for the bottom. Then we're just going to slide this out. And we're going to put this little cardboard aside. And wow, this guy looks really awesome. And behind the Genie, we have all of his accessories, which are his card and his stand. So let's get everything out. Okay, so here is the base and the card out of the box. Now we're going to get Genie out by cutting out this rope tie. And we're going to push him out right now. And here is the Genie out of the packaging. Now the contents you would get with this figure set include the Genie figure, a swirling magic base stand, and a collector card. So let's look at the card first. Looking at this card, you can see a really nice picture of the Genie, and I also really like the white sides on this card. As you can see here, we have the Mirrorverse logo on the top. On the bottom we have his name. He's a tank character from the game like I mentioned before, and this is my first tank Mirrorverse figure. On the back, we have a really nice picture of Genie again, and it shows you his stats so that we can know how well he plays in the game, with a 5 out of 10 for defeating enemies, 7 out of 10 for shielding, 1 out of 10 for targeting, and 8 out of 10 for the healing. And we get a bio that says, as a free spirit, Genie's larger-than-life personality shines day or night. He lends a giant galactic hand to draw the enemy's focus from his allies, while his phenomenal cosmic powers allow him to dazzle his foes. Since we finished looking at the card, we're now going to look at Genie himself. So looking at the head, you can see that he looks really happy, and I really love all of the details, including the golden ring on his ponytail, and the golden ring on his beard, and it's a really good cartoon style. And moving down to the body, you can see that it's really muscular and it's made of a hard plastic. The one thing that attracts me about his body is his clothing, and I just love the cape. You can see that it's made of a really soft material so that when you move the arm up, it lifts out so that it won't affect any movement. And that's really cool. On the back of the cape, you can see more of those really cool blue and the shiny gold. And it's not removable, unfortunately, but we do get some wordings on the cape. Moving on to the arms, it's made out of a hard plastic. And if you look at the top, I really like the ring. And when you rotate the bicep, you could see even more detail of his rings with the circle and diamond. We have his little wrist here. We can see a little gold ring here. There's actually 2. And on his wrist, we have 3 rings, in which one of them is in each finger. Same for the other side. Really cool. Moving down to the belt, you can see that there are 2 diamonds, one on each side, and it's painted gold just like his arms here. And also, we get this red piece here, which is made of a rubbery material just like the cape. And here's the back of his belt, and you can see that we have a bit more of his outfit, which is also rubbery just like his cape. We have nice blue and the same really shiny gold again, just like the cape. And you can see that this inside clothing here is actually rubbery too. And the legs here is made of a hard plastic. And we have his little tail here, which represents that the genie just came out of the lamp. And we have a little peg here for his stand. And here's the bottom. Now let's look at the articulation. His head is on a double ball joint that rotates all the way around. We have some shifts side to side and a bit of forward and back. We could tilt it side to side like that, and it can look up and down like this. And if you don't know what head joint is on, it's on a double ball joint so that you could get a better range of motion. One at the top and one at the bottom. Now we're just going to pop the head back on. Pretty easy. We're just going to pop it in. The arms go all the way around, but the cape kind of hinders the rotation. Luckily, you can get into a full T pose, just like that. And if you guys didn't notice, there's a butterfly joint inside, so you could tilt it side to side and up and down so that you could get a better range of motion. Same for the other arm. There's a full bicep swivel. We get a double jointed elbow that bends really far. Then the hands can rotate all the way around. It's on 2 swivels, one at the top and one at the bottom. And it goes up and down like this, really far. And the waist can rotate, but it's really hindered by his clothing. So it can rotate very little bit with a bit of side to side and forward and back. And if you guys didn't know what joint it's on a ball joint and it connects to this peg here. So it is there, but it doesn't move that much. Now let's look at his stand. The only accessory that we get here is his swirling magic base stand. So looking at this stand, you can see that it's made of a hard plastic, just like his arms and his legs and his body. And I really like the color that they chose, which is purplish pinkish. And we have a little hole here so that we could fit it in. And to put him in, just look for this little slot here. Make sure these parts line up like this. And then we'll just push him in like so. And then that's how you do it. Now let's get into some fun poses. So I hope you enjoyed this Mirrorverse figure review. Please subscribe to me if you are new to this channel. You can also follow me on my Instagram and Twitter accounts if you would like. And I think Genie looks really great beside the Mirrorverse Buzz and the Mirrorverse Mickey. And stay tuned for another Mirrorverse review coming next week. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you all in the next video.